What's up, guys? Welcome to That Creative Life. It's me, James Mathis, and today we're going to talk about Fuji cameras, specifically log versus just straight up Eterna, which are the two big things that Fuji has to offer. So let's roll that intro and let's get started. Okay, so right now we are shooting in log graded. This is what it looks like. This is the final result, but this is what it looks like ungraded. And as you can see, it's very low saturation, low contrast, very plain. And that's why, when you start color grading, you have so much more freedom, is because you can play with the shadows and the highlights and have so much more freedom to color grade the way you want to. And there's the color grade back on it. As you can see, y'all know how I color grade by this point, but I have a very particular style, and this is how it looks. And so when I color grade, it's something I take into consideration, and having log in a camera gives me the freedom to do that, and I love it. But Fuji has what they call their film simulations built into the camera, and so they have given you all these options of different ones you can use, like classic chrome and Velvia, I think, is one, and then Eterna, which is the one that I typically will use if I'm not shooting F-Log. And even with F-Log, they give you a LUT that you can use that will turn it into Eterna, which looks like this. And as you can see, it's very, I don't know, there's just something about it. It's very cinematic looking. It looks great. But back to mine. I want to go through and kind of talk about why you would use log versus just straight Eterna, because the Eterna inside the camera looks like this. As you can see, it's a very nice look. This is no color grading or nothing. This is just straight Eterna. And if we now we have the color grade on top of the just standard Eterna, it still looks really good, and you can still get some really cool looks. It's all in how you edit. But why would I choose log over Eterna? Why do I pick what I pick? And so what we're going to do now is we are going to switch back to the log, my style, and we're going to talk about why. As you can see, I have a very particular style, and shooting log gives me the freedom to do that and not have to think about it and just edit the way I like to. And having those different options in one camera for video is insane. Not to mention all the great color profiles that you can use for photos if you want to shoot just straight JPEGs. And there are times where sometimes you just want to shoot a JPEG, throw it up on the Instagram, and have it ready to go and not really have to fuss with it a whole lot. But then there are times where you want to shoot just plain raw, so you can put it into Lightroom and completely have the freedom to just crush it and do whatever you want to, create your own style. And so one of the things about the Fuji that I love so much is those dual card slots, to where I can do RAW and JPEGs at the same time, and then I have the freedom to kind of mess around with that. But when it comes to filming video, having the options to do log versus Eterna versus classic chrome versus Acros, which Acros is the best black and white I've ever seen in my life. If you're curious what it looks like this. If you can't tell, this is pretty legit. I think this is the dopest black and white I have ever seen out of a camera, straight raw. There's no edits. This is straight up how it looks. Acros. Yeah, when I'm doing black and white photography, throw it in a JPEG, print it, go. I'm good. Like, it looks legit. But sometimes you just want that color. And so whether it's the black and white or the Eterna or the log, the Fujifilm camera gives me so many more options that I didn't have before. And not to mention 4K, it looks great. You can see all the detail in my beard, all the little hairs. Just don't judge how much white is actually in my beard, because otherwise then we can't be friends. I'm telling you, I'm not okay with that. I'm not 30 yet. I'm not 30 yet. I should not have this much white and gray, but I digress. I hope you guys had a great day. Today, me and the boys went and saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It was very well animated. Like, the transitions and stuff looked like a YouTuber made that video. It was really cool. Like, the storyline is pretty good. The acting, Nicolas Cage is in there, so I'm automatically not gonna like it that much. But as far as just cinematography and the actual animation, it's pretty legit, so you should definitely check it out. But Anyways, I hope you guys had a great day. I'm loving this Fujifilm. I'm having so much more fun. Like, having those physical dials, and trust me, there's a review coming soon, but having those physical dials and all that stuff to change and manipulate, there's just something special about it. It makes me excited to pick up my camera. I will pick it up even if I'm just sitting in my room and just like take random pictures or crap, just because it's so much fun. Like today, I mobbed across the street from where the boys live and ran up to the train tracks and got a picture of the train sitting still, and it was legit. Like the colors and the dynamic range, everything. This camera just blows me out of the water time and time again. I love it. It's the XH1. Again, it'll be linked down below if you're interested in it. This lens, the 23 1.4, it's butter. You know, it's not the best for vlogging because it's just a little too tight, but for everything else, you know, as long as you don't mind manually zooming by walking towards the subject, it is legit. That 1.4 aperture is pretty spot on. But anyways, love you guys. If you like the video, drop a like down below. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you like the log? Do you like the Eterna just by itself? Which one did you like the best? Let me know. Let's create a dialogue. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, it'd mean the world to me. You guys are awesome. I love you. Don't forget to live that creative life. Bye for now.